If you're looking for any of the BG products, you're going for, oops, oh man. Anyway, start over. Here we go to the parts, sorry, click on left on the parts, then you go for the inventory, you're in the search description, you enter BG. Okay, so with the BG you go search, you have all the BG products here. We're looking for the BG transmission, so BG automatic transmission service kit, that's the guy to go with. Okay, then done. So any BG, like a BG oil, like engine service, BG power steering service kit, BG coolant flush, it's all in the same way. You're going to the parts, you're going to the inventory, you're going to search for BG. Let's go to BG, then I go to search. So in the system we have a BG engine, what do you call it, live MOA, which is single MOA, which is half of the engine service kit, the first one, which we don't do that very often anymore. Usually we go to the BG engine service kit, including a cleaner and the MOA. MOA is more like a cleaner, like a conditioner. Then you have the BG intake valve cleaner, which you have to spray it, and the previous technician took the kit, so we don't have that anymore. BG air intake cleaner, which is something you spray at the intake, like the body, so that's something we could do. BG fuel kit is K44, we can dump into the fuel tank. And the BG fuel and the intake service kit, I can't remember, that was probably the whole kit, we don't really do that very often. And the cooling system flush kit, also the cleaner and the conditioner, we add into the cooling system, run it and then flush it, and drain it, flush it, and then add in the conditioner and fill up. Engine service kit, like I said, the cleaner and conditioner. Auto transmission kit, also the cleaner and conditioner. And power steering kit, which is we have on the shelf on the top. Okay, the power steering are those two. Those two guys are the BG power steering kit. So the big bottle of the new fluid, and the smaller one on the left is the cleaner. We add into it and run it. Okay. There's another trick we can find out the things we need to do. So this is that Volkswagen. You can look at this, go to repair info, which I already have it open, but let's go back to the old one. Or this is the vehicle, we go SE, I don't know what's the transmission, just go to that one and select. Okay, what you need to do is on the left, looking for maintenance. Once you go to the maintenance, and this one has everything, they have a multiple different ones. They have the time framed ones and also have the mileage based, and make sure this is all mileage, everything's in miles. So this guy is close to 120,000 kilometer, sorry, 200,000 kilometer, which is equivalent to almost 120k in miles. So in this 120k miles, we're doing checking those common stuff like CV joints and rear window, blah blah blah, and inspect all these components, and also what needs to be serviced are in this list. So air filter, cabin filter, which he said he's gonna do himself. Diesel, it's not the diesel one, so we don't change anything. Engine oil change, engine oil filter, which is covered, and the spark plugs. We can mention to him that spark plugs are recommended to be serviced at 200,000 kilometers. And also you need to do road test and rotate tires. So we're covering most of the things we need to do in this service. And at the dealership, I think what they're gonna do is they have a service package. They don't even tell you the details, but they'll have the whole thing as a service package. You can go into the estimator, and on the left, not those are parts and labors. You're in the maintenance as well, and you're looking for the mileage change. And we are looking at this 120 mile service. Click into it. Is it gas or is it diesel? So we're just going to the gas one. If you go to this 3.1 hours, you transfer. The downside is in the service package, it doesn't say what's in there. Only thing says is is the mileage and maintenance at 120,000 kilometers for gas, and the 4 hours is 3.1 hours for all the work included in the inspection. So it's up to us how we going to service customer, write it up. And this one we only recommended doing, we only have the times for doing the time oil change and tire rotation, which we put it in for, sorry, couldn't see what the hours is. So we put like roughly half an hour, and oil change we did a pretty much like 1 hour plus suspension check. So instead of suspension check, we could probably mention a 120,000 kilometer service, and in there we could list of take the list from whatever on this one, the inspection. We can just go through all these things to be included, or as much as we can. We're not gonna lie, like we didn't look at this, we still put in there. We can just say we looked through all those things, just check mark these things, whatever we did, and transfer them or include them in the write-up of this mileage change, and then keep everything in one large component. But maybe this customer is very specific, so he wants certain things get done, so it's okay to do the way of a breakdown. So I'm going to delete that thing and just keep it everything as we're doing transmission oil, BG service, and we do tire rotation, we do the full synthetic oil change, and also we check the suspension components. And what else we find out, we can also mention in there. And also we can talk to them, see if they want to do a spark plugs in there. All right, I'll leave that to you.